watching Launch Live. This is the Nightly Launch, Episode 2, baby. Buckle up.
Visual distortion, maybe color exaggeration, wiggly lines, moving patterns. I would not expect it to rob you of awareness of your reality, where you are, and your relationship with it. Moving patterns, moving patterns, moving patterns. Moving patterns. Moving patterns.
Joanna Schubert is a good friend of ours. She's been a frequent launch contributor since the beginning, and we're very proud to present an archival set from her project, Oropendola. Now, Oropendola is Joanna's indie folk pop alter ego. Drawn to duality, feet firmly planted on the ground, yet always in flight, she explores a blend of rawness and trained precision, softness, and intensity that is theatrical, if you will. We think you'll agree. We love Joanna. We love Oropendola. So please give it up from your cozy quarantines for Oropendola, her set from our Solidarity Fest a few weeks back. Enjoy. Oropendola is Joanna Schubert's effervescent indie synth pop alter ego. The song of the Oropendola, a gregarious bird native to South and Central America, contains distinct yet complementary sonic extremes, mellifluence with cutting edge. This music is drawn to duality. There is precision, there's softness, there is intensity. So, Oropendola, welcome. And how are you today? Where are you joining us from?
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm joining from Brooklyn, New York. From my bedroom in Brooklyn.
Cool. And
yeah.
Tell us, I know I explained a little, but tell us a little bit about who you are as an artist and why you sort of wanted to be a part of this Solidarity Fest that we're doing.
Sure. Well, I'm a singer, songwriter, pianist, harmony lover, open and interested in all things music, always looking to evolve and explore and looking to kind of just, evolve this project into lots more synths, lots more exploratory stuff, and I'm kind of excited to see where it's going to lead. And I am just really excited to be a part of this because because point blank, I stand in solidarity with Black Lives Matter, Black Trans Lives Matter. I think that we're in a, huge, not just moment right now, but I mean, it's been forever. It's nothing new, but I'm just committed to be doing everything that I can do to support and reflect and be better. So thank you for putting this together. I'm going to be playing a few songs, and I will intersperse my own words with the words of people who are wiser than I am. So I'm going to start with the words of Angela Davis, and I'm just going to share her quote. I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept. I also, before I start, just want to acknowledge and pay respect to the fact that all music in this country can be traced back to Black people and Black culture. So this first song is called Empty, The Empty, and it's kind of a meditation on space, time, connection, and recharging. Balancing of stones on a rushing riverbed, pray at an open frame to contain its whispers, gentle like a friend, gentle like a friend. Empty spaces bear the truth. Empty spaces blend in the blue. Empty spaces create the sea, the empty fills me. Ooh. Lover, lend me a camera in a brown paper bag. Let's pour over every frame to sustain the essence of an old comrade, of an old comrade. Ooh. Empty spaces, they're the truth. Empty spaces, blend in the blue. Empty spaces, cradle the sea. The empty fills me. Water rushing, reason hushing, flames licking, light flickering. Ooh. Water rushing, reason hushing. Ooh. Flames licking, light flickering. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, empty spaces bear the truth. Empty spaces blend in that blue. Empty spaces cradle the sea. The empty fills me. Empty spaces fills me. Empty spaces fills me. Ooh. There was on this Zoom call, there was a very cute um, little girl watching from what looked like a car, and that kind of made my made my day. So whoever that is, I just wanted to give her a hug. Okay, so I might, well, since there was a child there, I might have to say this next, you might call it a song. I don't even know if I would call it that. Does contain a couple of curses. So just, cover your ears if need be. This was, I don't really consider it one of my quote unquote real songs, but it was spurred by an improvisation the other day, when I was feeling very upset about the lack of consideration of lots of people on the um, I was thinking about movements, quote unquote, like Liberate Michigan and like things like that, where people are protesting COVID and like not getting a haircut and unbelievably trivial stuff. And thinking about them not wearing masks, the double standard, and then noticing just like all the cops around that I see not wearing masks. So I ended up writing this little ditty called Wear a Fucking Mask. Here we go. Let's see. I think this was completely improvised. Wear a fucking mask when you're around somebody else. Mm-hmm. Wear a fucking mask when you're around somebody else besides yourself. self. Your selfish self. I don't give a shit about your liberty if it comes at the cost of killing somebody. I don't give a shit about your liberty if it comes at the cost of killing somebody else. So that's my song, not song. And now we'll go back to some actual songs. I do actually quickly want to say, kind of speaking of the anger towards the cops, I would encourage everyone, if you haven't already, to check out 8toabolition.com. It's the number 8, TO abolition.com. And it's just a very specifically and beautifully outlined, and like I still have a lot of reading to do on it and lots of learning and unlearning to do myself. They, I'll use their words from the website. They say, to build an abolitionist world that prioritizes the lives of Black people, we have drawn upon decades of abolitionist work to compile this list of demands targeted towards city and municipal powers. Honoring the long history of abolitionist struggle, we join in their efforts to divest from the prison industrial complex, invest in our communities, and create the conditions for our ultimate vision, a world without police, where no one is held in a cage, and all people thrive and be well. So that's number 8, toabolition.com, for the wise words of people much wiser than myself. This song is called Storm. And and I wrote it in March or April, but I do feel that the chorus especially, is applicable kind of all the time. The chorus asks, do we care a little more when all of us are caught in the storm? Kind of an invitation for all of us to care about what's going on all the time, and not just when it affects us or when it is particularly, a mainstream conversation. Okay, it's called Storm. Across the world, I can feel you. Across waves, same phase of the moon. I gotta put my hands down now. Can I still reach you? Oh, say, can we see one another now? Ringing out thoughts and prayers. Do we care a little more when all of us are caught in the storm? Storm. It's not enough to hear your voice. You're cutting out, but I know we don't have a choice. No, we gotta stick together now. If the Wi-Fi allows. Oh, say, can we see one another now? Ringing out thoughts and prayers. Do we care a little more when all of us are caught in the storm? Storm. Hello. till I can see you again? How long till I can high five my friends? And how long till we can cut it up on the dance floor? How long till we see we got another chance? Oh, say, can we see one another now, ringing out thoughts and prayers? Do we care a little more, or do we care a little less? Do we care a little more, or do we care a little less? Do we care a little more when all of us are caught in the storm? And I just have one more for you guys. This is called Red, and I want to. Oh, thanks, guys. I hope I'm not. Also, I hope I'm not talking too much, but I'm gonna just talk a tiny bit more if that's cool, because I want to again point to people's words who are better than my own. I think a lot of us will recognize this quote, but it is very much the sentiment that inspired this song. It's Martin Luther King Jr.'s quote. "First, I must confess that over the last few years, I have been gravely disappointed with the white moderate. I have almost reached the regrettable conclusion that the Negro's great stumbling block in the stride towards freedom is not the white citizen's counselor or the Ku Klux Klanner, but the white moderate who is more devoted to order than to justice, who prefers a negative peace, which is the absence of tension, to a positive peace, which is the absence of justice, who constantly says, 'I agree with you in the goal you seek, but I can't agree with your methods of direct action,' who paternalistically feels he can set the timetable for another man's freedom, who lives by the myth and time, and who constantly advises the Negro to wait until a more convenient season. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. Lukewarm acceptance is much more bewildering than outright rejection." So, taking that sentiment and this is called Red. Forgive me if I mess up. I just wrote it a few days ago. Oh God. Okay. You wanna paint your life off white, light blue. Keeping your words mild are your dreams too. Oh, you wanna be comfortable. Oh, you wanna be tucked in at night. Pull down the blinds when the sky turns bright. Red, red, red. It glows, it glows. Don't not electric shocks, 'cause Milgram said to. I forgot the words, I'm gonna start again. Don't not electric shocks, 'cause Milgram said to. Some of them said stop, what is talk if you still do it? Don't you know we're in Skinner's box? Don't you know silence says a lot? Blew through the guise of skin, our veins carrying red. red, I can't get through. To you, I'm seeing red, I can't get through. To you, who am I if you are still under guise of blue? I'm seeing red, I can't get through. Red, it glows, ooh, red, it grows, it glows, it glows, it grows, it grows. Thank you so much for having me.
Woo! All right. Well, thank you, Joanna. I've got my boozy ice pop. It's rosé and rum ice pop. It's really good. Yum. I got those from Cheese Spa, lovely coffee shop across from my apartment in Queens. So we're gonna leave Queens now. We're gonna head over to Phoenix, Arizona for Playboy Man Baby. Now, before I tell you about Playboy Man Baby, I do want to say that right now, Launch Global is fundraising. So if you would like to be a part of the team and invest in our safe round through the equity crowdfunding platform WeFunder, we would love that. And that would help us reach our goal of supporting independent artists. So if you are an investor type, if you want to potentially invest in something that is going to be really cool and successful and enjoy some of the upside of our success, I invite you to do so. If you're watching on Launch TV, we got a little link there you can click. And if you're watching on Facebook, we're gonna drop the link in the chat. So please check that out. And now I'm going to tell you about our next artist, Playboy Man Baby. Playboy Man Baby is a fucking awesome band. I'm just going to read you their bio because I love it. Playboy Man Baby is Phoenix, Arizona's premier Playboy Man Baby tribute band, playing the greatest Playboy Man Baby hits from yesterday and today. But don't take our word for it. Deborah from Fountain Hills says, Playboy Man Baby is pretty good. Elderly Weekly says of Playboy Man Baby, they are, quote, less scary than fax machines. Wow, that's still probably pretty scary. Give it up. Playboy Man Baby coming at you.
Who's ready for vacation?
How'd you guys enjoy our headlining act?
Oh, wow. That was a brilliant Playboy Man Baby tribute set. Thank you so much, Playboy Man Baby. You clearly are Phoenix, Arizona's premier Playboy Man Baby tribute band. Before we move on, click the link below. Check out Launch. Check out what we're doing. It's all to help artists. So any money we raise is going to go directly towards launching our platform and expanding our mission and accelerating our mission to support independent artists. So if you have got the wherewithal, we would love you to check out that link below. Go ahead and click it. You know you'll want to. Moving on, we're going to get kind of funky over here. Coming up next, we're going to enjoy a set from local Brooklyn DJ Kaydonna. Kaydonna is a vinyl enthusiast and visual artist. He is primarily based in Newark, New Jersey and Brooklyn, New York. He spins only vinyl, and he likes to set a mood between an eclectic mix of rare funk, disco, jazz, and calypso that he has gathered from his travels all around the world. So get ready for some global funk and disco. Give it up, y'all. DJ Kaydonna, right here, Launch Global TV.
Ik ben Charlotte en die Jerry. Ik ben 5 jaar en ik woon in Boulder. 57, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57.
Well, that was awesome. Thank you, Kaydonna. Coming up next, one thing we love over at Launch is hip hop, and especially local hip hop. You know, New York has such a rich, storied hip hop culture. It's something that we always want to share and make sure that young hip hop voices are heard and really supported. We think hip hop is a vital part of music, so we're very, very pleased to introduce you to IT. IT is a unique and powerful independent rapper. He emerged from the tri-state area right here. Launch is based primarily in New York, so we love working with artists from New York. But we have tons of artists from all over the place: L.A., Chicago, Nashville, Atlanta, even Vienna. But IT is from the tri-state area, from the New York, New Jersey area. His surgical flow, sharp lyrics, and songwriting and versatility are some of the traits that make IT stand out as a really special artist and someone who's really on the rise and definitely want to keep an eye on. IT takes pride in being a true MC while he displays his eclectic personality over a variety of music. He's also got a great production team that supports him. And I know we're going to share the set from our 24-hour festival that Launch had back in May. And we were really blown away by his live streaming capabilities, and we think you will be too. So we're very, very happy to have him. So without further ado, give it up from your quarantines. IT, and you can follow him, IT Official, on all platforms. Give it up for IT. Woo!
Yeah, man. I mean, I hope y'all like some lyrical stuff, man. I hope y'all like energy. I got a couple new records out, everything original. And yeah, man, we'll get to know each other more later. Let's get it.
Let's do it. Can everybody mute their mics and let's let them go. All right, wherever you are.
Let's get it, bro. Hey, my name IT Official, y'all. Coming at you from Los Angeles, California. Yeah. What the Hey. Right. Rip up the track like a nigga be running. I'm taking shots like a nigga stay hunting. Haters hating cause they stay up to nothing. I be lady like I stay up to something. Bands gotta keep it 100. Keep it blunt cause the nigga be blunted. Fast forward on these haters they frontin'. Fast forward on these haters they frontin'. Cushion the rap for blowing out cash, but nothing been touching my soul. Forward and backwards, get it and go. Regimented pre-rolls. Till my eyes closed. Getting sick like I'm magic. Sorry, it's a bad habit. I got the remedy though. Headshot like a Kennedy though. Mashed up, no identity though. Whipping the chemistry though. Gassed up off the energy though. Niggas flexing when these hoes around. Hating energy, I shut it down. Now you fucking with the fuck around. I got that bag, I'ma bust it down. She got that ass, I'ma bust it down. Tell your government we shut it down. Yeah. Hey. Let's bounce. We worldwide, shout out Launch Global. This joint called Pain Drops. Hey, let's get it. Pull up. Hennessy, raindrop. I let it fall to the pain stop. Bentley, cuff drop. She gave me neck in the soft top. Energy, heat rock. I try to sleep, but I can't stop. I try to sleep, but I can't stop. Sleep when I'm dead. Y'all better get this shit rolling. Y'all know I'd rather be smoking. I might just leave with your bartender. Shorty deserve a promotion. Tell the waitress bring another bottle, nigga. We in this bitch till it closes. Come take a shot with the dopest. You gotta take it in doses. Shorty on me like she looking for something. Body was dunking, yeah. Made a movie pulling up to the function. With all that buff shit, yeah. Told I leave the cheeks red like she blushing. Everything busting, yeah. Slow wine, no wine rush. She let me touch it, yeah. Call me IT, that's common sense. But when she call me it, it's a compliment. Pack the sauce of condiments, back and forth, rewind again. Oxycontin, Vicodin, kill the pain, I hide within. God damn, man, the line is thin. Feel like I'm living in hell. I don't always handle it well. Hennessy, raindrop. I let it fall to the paint stop. Bentley, cough drop. She give me neck in the soft top. Energy, heat rock. I try to sleep, but I can't stop. I try to sleep, but I can't stop. Sleep when I'm dead, yeah. Hey. How we sounding out there, y'all? Y'all can hear us clear? Hear that music and vocals clear? Yeah, yeah. Y'all just tune us in one more time.
You
can hear us?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit, that's about. What's up?
All right, hold on. You on next, Hollow. Let's go ahead and get going, IT. Go ahead and
All
mute.
right, just making sure, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. How we sounding there, Josh? You sound good?
Man, everything good, man. Everybody's loving it. Great job.
Bless.
You're doing good.
That's what's up.
Is there like
y'all just tuning in? My name is IT Official. I'm coming at you from Los Angeles, California. I'm here with my team. I'm originally from New Jersey. I'm an independent rapper. All right. Everybody that's tuned in right now, shout to y'all for supporting independent music. All right. Times like this is crazy, man. I was working at a studio and a music agency, and all of that got cut down. You know, everything came to a screeching halt right now. We can't get anybody in the studio. So this is part of our income as independent artists to get our intellectual property out there. And it's up to y'all to support it and to lift us up. You know what I mean? So we really appreciate y'all. We appreciate Launch Global TV. All right. This next joint I'm going to do is another original. It's my brand new single called China Bulls. Let's get it. Hey. Yeah. Hey. I be the bull in the China shop. I'm running through the entire spot. Fuck it, I'm kicking the door down. Buying the horse in the parking lot. Young bull in the China shop. Luchadors up and down the block. Look like you run with the bulls now. Built for the beef, it don't never stop. I be the bull in the China shop. I'm running through the entire spot. Fuck it, I'm kicking that door down. Buying the horse in the parking lot. Young bull in the China shop. Luchadors up and down the block. Look like you run with the bulls now. Built for the beef, it don't never stop. Ole. Ole. Run it up all day. Yo, what's up? Don't play. Ole. All day. Yeah. Fuck what they said it's about. Punch you right dead in your mouth. Till my fingers lose feeling and all of your feelings fall out. Fuck all your feelings, it's time for the clout. I had a whole lot of liquor to drink. Nigga, I'm lit like a split for the day. Run it up, I gotta get to the bank. They love to hate when you at your best. Get it clicking like a castanet. So many fish I can cast a net. I turn a chick to a bachelorette. 2 a.m. and I'm at a door. I'm seeing red like a matador. What do this shit even matter for? I'm in a whole nother category. Call me the Toro. Whoa. Swinging swords at your torso. Ripping this shit till it tore slow. Fuck it, cause niggas don't torso. You get the signal like Morse code. This shit knocking like the door closed. I knew I was going plat, bitch. Back when I was rocking cornrows. Paul Blart, how I'm all cop. I'm dripping gold like a pawn shot. I'm making hits like I'm John Gotti. But I'm trying to hit with your John guy. Fuego, get we all hot. Kalo, that's a soft top. That mean I'm back on my bullshit. Bitch, I'm back on my bullshit. I'll be the bull in the China shop. I'm running through the entire spot. Fucking, I'm kicking the door down. Buying the horse in the parking lot. Young bull in the China shop. Luchadors up and down the block. Look like you run with the bulls now. Built for the beef, it don't never stop. I'll be the bull in the China shop. I'm running through the entire spot. Fucking, I'm kicking the door down. Buying the horse in the parking lot. Young bull in the China shop. Luchadors up and down the block. Look like you run with the bulls now. Built for the beef, it don't never stop. Ole. Ole. Run it up all day. Fuck this up. Don't play. Ole. All day. Yeah. All right. It's a little clip of my new joints, brand new single. All right. That's available on all platforms right now. You type in China Bulls on any platform, you're going to see a red Raging Bull with yellow background pop up, and you're going to know that's us. All right. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. All right, one more time. My name is IT Official. I'm out here in Los Angeles, California. I don't know if we still doing this Venmo thing, but if we accepting donations, that's really dope too. My Venmo is at IT Official. Everything is appreciated. Okay. I actually, I've been spending a lot of my music towards trying to push mental health forward and stuff like that too. So y'all gonna see a lot of mental health related music coming out for me this year. And yeah, I'm doing it, all out of pocket and all, independent with my homies right here. So anything that you donate is appreciated for real. Y'all follow me at IT Official on Instagram and all that. All right. Yeah, we're gonna get into some real spiritual right now. You know what I mean? This joint's called Split. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah. Split. Yeah. Can you feel it? When I was 4 years old, I split my skull. Jumping off of the front porch, my third eye swole from the blunt force. I hear the sirens, I'm weak and heavy, mom's is crying. And since my head was open, asked the doctor what's inside it. He told me knowledge, to be a pilot or a pirate, to play the violins or play with violence. But what we do in the dark will be enlightened. For every demon, there's an angel too, so don't be frightened. You're alive, so be excited. But even once he stitched me up, I seen my world divided. A war of good and evil raging deep behind my eyelid. I need to find some guidance, and Jesus is my solace. My weapon in this war for my soul, keeping me solid. If Satan got my number, then dial it. My eyes are dilating, you gon' die waiting. I'm patiently making product, I've been violating. Got a habit of turning savage with a pile of aces. Killing with smiling faces, keep it live in the matrix. Feel the vibe when the bass hit, feel like an astronaut, yeah. But I'm tired of the spaceship, two sides and I stay split. Plus I'm black and white, so I've been divided by nature. Or rather blended by love and divided by haters. Nice guys finish later, that's why I bang on the devil when I ride with the savior. From the south to the north, connect to the source. We all split between the positive and negative force. I'm charging the polarities. Mentally, I'm electronic with no batteries. Let me see how far can the slow carry me. Cause so far I landed myself in the pit with the pythons and the cobras. So the fight's on and I go hard. Take a right palm to the nose jar. Cause the word is energy, like the icon on a go yard. My lights on and my soul charged. Life's hard, put it on God. Ain't nothing better to do in a world that's competing for energy. Everyone better than you. Let them know you getting better too. Getting revenue, hitting on another, what you never do. I've been known to be the level one, moving on to level two. Don't look down. It's just an incredible view. Gotta give credit whenever the credit is due. I'm just doing what I said I would do. Knock them out just like a sedative do. Just like the indica medical do. Take the dark beat, shred it in two. Break up buds like the extra do. Split the smoke, who brung the lighter. Split the dope amongst the cipher. Split the flows that ignite you. Split the dough of my life. Righteous. Yeah, split. Hey. This song based off a true story. I really did fall and crack my head, you know what I'm saying, when I was a kid. That might explain a lot for some of y'all that know me. But that's beside the point. Yo, shout out to Under the Rug for the live instrumentation they put on that record. I love that joint. You can get that on all platforms too, on Spotify, iTunes. It's called Split, I.T.official. All right, if y'all just tuning in one more time, I'm IT Official, dots in the initials. You can follow me on Instagram at IT Official. Check me out, itofficialchannel.com, my official website. And I'm going to wrap it up with one more joint for y'all. All right, this joint is called Wrinkle in Time. If you ever saw the movie Wrinkle in Time, you know it's about time travel and speeding up and, tesseracting. So I was really inspired by that movie, and I wanted to do a song that simulates time travel. All right, so we about to leave Earth. Let's do it, man. Hey. It's off my new project coming up too, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Sometimes it makes me feel like I'm not alone. Hey. It's a dark world and I need light, cause I'm held down by the stage fright, getting worn down from the late nights. I can still glow, but can stay bright. Gotta doubt less, cause I need more. Try and leave Earth on a detour. Want bend time, got speed warp. Want go where I never been before. All my problems is man-made. Ice in my veins, I can stay in pain. Cool as the breeze off a fan blade. Accept the things that I can't change. I think I'm about to tesseract. Time is money, I'm a tesseract. I'm wrinkling time, then I stretch it back. When the portal opens, slipping through the crack. But the light from within, I ain't used to that. I never knew what to do with that. I thought I was an insomniac. Hypocrite, a hypochondriac. Now the room's spinning like a laundromat, and my roof missing. I done lost my cap, got a new vision. I've been trying to ask for my true mission, but it's hard to tap. Sometimes the world spins too fast for me. By the time, please spin the shit back for me. Seems like they looking in the past for me. When the ones I let in turn they back to me. If you ain't bringing in the cash, you'll be a victim of casualty. That's at rapid speed. That ain't happening to Travis Need, and I'll be goddamn if that's IT. Why? All my life I've been controlled by it. Not good enough, I was told by it. All my glow put on hold by it. Stole my soul, never sold my shit. Dark abyss, blindfolded lids where the pain and the fear shape the mold I live. How can y'all see the gold I dig? Something gotta give. Facing my demons, embracing my genius. I'm patiently dreaming about a space. The pace that I'm keeping, I'm racing, I'm speeding, done waiting for reasons for being great. I break the addiction, I'm breaking the habit, I'm breaking the door. The cage I inhabit, I'm lit like a diamond, 24 carats. My mission to go everywhere on the atlas, maneuver the madness. I break apart into particles and I'm moving the masses. Feel like Molly in my molecules and the stars and the planets. Feel like art on the canvas. Let's aim for the moon and fall into plasmas. Channel my energy, I'm about to bug like a centipede. I got the drug and the remedy. I found the plug to the enemy. I still got love for my enemy. That's how it was in infinity. I'm moving differently. I am infinity. I'ma be rhyming infinitely. Something been shifting me. You bring that into me. It'll be living forever in infamy. What's got an enemy? Love. I feel the synergy. Love. I feel the power surging. I can it be love? Stronger than hate, stronger than evil, stronger than fate, stronger than people, love is a lens. I'm gonna peep through, I've never seen you the way that I see you right now. And I love you, mama, I love you, daddy, I love you, auntie, I love you, poppy, I love you, Eddie, I love you, Jerry, I love you, Sheepy, I love you. Y'all bring it back one time, man. You good over there? Clap it up, everybody. Clap it up, everybody.
Yeah.
Woo! That's what you call passion right there. Bleed on the track.
Here you go.
How you feeling, man? You feeling good?
Global, man, for having this platform for us, man. What y'all think?
It's did good. You did good, man. Everybody, I think everybody's happy. Everybody's good. Everybody's excited, man. Happy for you. Happy you putting your passion out there, man.
For sure, man. Thanks for giving us a platform for it. You know what I mean? Big.
That's good, man. That's good. You got one more message, man, before we go on to the next artist? Anything else you want to leave it with?
Yo, for real, stay, mentally healthy in there, y'all. Find something that y'all really, enjoy doing, for yourself. Work on that during times like this. That's what really keeps my head in the game. And support everybody else that's doing that too, man. We all a community out here. So big respect. Love y'all, man. Thanks for having me. IT official.
Alrighty. Thank you, IT. Thank you, everyone joining us. A reminder, Launch is fundraising. You can own a piece of Launch. You can be an equity partner with us. You can help us accelerate our vision of supporting independent artists. Click that link below. It's going down. We love you. Coming up next, a good friend of mine, Wyllys. Awesome disco, drum and house DJ. He's been spinning since the age 15. He's gained a knowledge of music that is totally prevalent in his sets. Sometimes he spins 6, 8, 10 hours and beyond. He spins primarily new disco, house, drum and bass, and everything in between. That said, as an artist, he is deeply rooted in funk and soul at all times. He often mixes it up with a cast of incredible musicians to enforce the groove and improvise within his sets. And I've seen Wyllys perform with a lot of dope artists, and throughout the years, he's performed on different bills and shared the stage and opened for artists along the lines, but certainly not limited to the Disco Biscuits, Justin Martin, Paul Oakenfold, and more. And he has graced stages as large as Bonnaroo. So give it up. We're going to share our set from Wyllys from our 24-hour festival back in May. Give it up, y'all. Give it up for Wyllys, y'all. Taking us into the AM. Dog, we cannot see you. Is there any position?
You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to present something to you that we feel strongly about.
Tough at the top, tough at the bottom, hard to survive in a world of destruction. Tough when you're young, beating the system for justice. Open your eyes, it's pure devastation, it is this. Tough at the top, tough at the bottom, hard to survive in a world of destruction. Tough when you're young, reading the system for justice. Open your eyes to devastation, it is this. Once I had a dream, we were young and once invincible. Once I had a dream, no formal cares. Once I had a dream, I was strong and took no arrogance. Once I had a dream, I just wish I could move you somewhere. It's tough at the top, tough at the bottom, hard to survive in a world of destruction. Tough when you're young, eating the system for justice. Open your eyes, it's pure devastation, it is this. Over my shoulder, but I would always check behind. I was looking over, too many people wanna play me on my eyes. Tough at the top, tough at the bottom, hard to survive in a world of destruction. Tough when you're young, beating the system for justice. Open your eyes to devastation, it is this. I just can't get enough. Begging for the baseline, dancing till it's daytime. Heard it through the grapevine, we want it now. Come a little closer, maximum exposure, like a roller coaster about to go down. About to go down. Drop it dirty low. Drop it dirty low. Drop it dirty low. I just can't get enough. Begging for the baseline, dancing till it's daytime. Cutting through the grapevine, we want it now. Come a little closer, maximum exposure, like a roller coaster about to go down. Your love is what I need, 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 is what I need, 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 what I
Give it up for Wyllys, y'all. Wyllys. Shit. Did I see you? I don't know. When was the first time I saw you there? Was that Soundtribe? Thank you, Wyllys. Thank you, bro. Give it up, y'all.
All righty then. This brings us to our last artist. So I want to thank everyone who tuned in to Nightly Launch Part 2. We're going to be doing this again every night at 7 o'clock Eastern. So keep it tuned to launchglobal.tv. And once again, probably a broken record, but just to remind you, we are fundraising. We really, really could use your support. So if you're feeling kind or cool, or you want to be helpful, or you believe in a world where artists are supported, click that link below, click the link in the Facebook chat, and check out our WeFunder campaign. We would love to have you check it out and hear any thoughts. And again, my name is Brian. I am one of the founders and the CEO of Launch, and I would love to have a conversation. If you want to learn more, if you're an artist, you want to be a part of Launch, if you're a potential seed investor and you want to help accelerate our growth and our vision, I would love to talk to you. So I'm going to drop my Calendly link here in the chat, and you can go ahead and set up a time to talk with me directly. All right, so without further ado, going to turn it over to Mr. Stro Elliot. So Stro has always been a great friend of Launch, really, really amazing soul, amazing musician. He's become a go-to musical collaborator in the studio and on stage for tons of Grammy-winning artists. He's worked very closely with Wu-Tang, The Roots, DJ Jazzy Jeff, so much more. He's one of the founding members of the Playlist Retreat, a next-generation musical collective of award-winning producers, DJs, and artists. And his production is currently featured on the Billboard #1 album, the Hamilton Mixtape. Yeah, Stro Elliot is one of those cats that you may not have heard of, but you've heard his music. And our commitment as Launch is that all artists are heard and supported. And we're so thrilled to have Stro be a continuing contributor to Launch. And FYI, recently in 2017, Stro joined The Roots. And so he's the newest full-time member. He performs with the band every evening on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. And he also performed at our very first Stay the Fuck Home Festival that Launch produced with Sonic Bids back in March, right after the pandemic hit. So we're very happy to close out this edition of the Nightly Launch. Give it up. Originally from March 27th, 2020. Give it up. From his apartment in Manhattan, Stro Elliot. We love you, Stro. We love you. Check out our WeFunder. Check out Launch. That's all. We'll be back with you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Peace.
My name is Stro Elliot. Again, for those who didn't hear, I'm a musician. I've been so my entire life. Like you said, I moved to New York about 3 years ago to join the Roots. One of the great things about this, I mean, the silver lining I would say is that I've gotten a chance to really feel like being a part of a community again. I haven't spoken to my people back in LA and hung out with them as much as I'd like to. So this has been a great opportunity to catch up and do that. So, you know, just a silver lining and everything. I started to feel like, you know, kind of an independent community musician again. So thank you for this particular opportunity. And it also kind of opening doors for, you know, just for people to be inspired and to find, you know, something, you know, like with everybody stuck inside. And, you know, I know my man Brian said he had a birthday planned. And so hopefully this is some kind of consolation. I know it's not like being in a room full of people, you know, buying you drinks and high fives, which we're no longer allowed to do. But hopefully this is a great consolation. And I'm excited to do something. I'm a rock for about 20 minutes or so. I'm not going to say much. Hands up if you bathed today. You've accomplished something. Good. I see a couple hands. Good. You'd have to define bathing to realize whether or not I've actually bathed today. But I feel clean in my spirit. So let's go with that. I may or may not be wearing pants. Don't look. But okay, here we go. About a little bit.
We're just wasting
All the old paintings on the tomb, they do the sand dance, don't you know? If they move too quick, they're falling down like a domino. All the bars are men by the Nile, they got the money on a bet. Gold crocodiles, they've left their teeth on your cigarette. Foreign types with the hookah pipe say.
Baby's kids.
Headshot. Sit down. Sit down. 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 Headshot. Made it. Made it. Get good. Made it. Made it. Sit down. Headshot. Sit down. Sit down. Headshot. Sit down. Sit down.
We warm the globe, then winter came and slow with just a touch of snow. So let it go, just like there's no tomorrow, 'cause you never know. Just like a dream, I mean nightmare, where you can't scream because your throat is froze. No, thank you, please. No dog collar, no leash, because we love to breathe. I've got no answer for it. I'm disappointed to your face sometimes. I don't know what to say, so
Cool. That was fun. That was fun. Like I said, though, I mean, I would have been here all night. I had to literally look at my clock and be like, okay, before it reached hour 2. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for vibing. Everybody before was amazing. Some of you have incredible backdrops that I'm jealous of. And for sure, like, you know, I think this is a really, really crucial time. Despite what, you know, what you might be hearing, you know, from one side or the other, like, it's important that we stay inside, not only from catching it ourselves, but possibly spreading it to others. There's still so much unknown about what's going on and exactly who's contracted it, how they contracted it, how severe it is, what it means, the level of severity and whatnot. So to be on the safe side, which is always a smart thing to do, you know, keep the social distancing thing alive, not only for your sake, but the sake of the other people in your lives and the people that you may not even know, so that we can beat this thing and get back to doing this in clubs, in stadiums, and wherever you might perform, in bars and whatnot, so we can all get back to making a living and doing this in front of people that, you know, that really bring us joy on a nightly basis, depending on how often you perform. But thank you guys again. My name is Stro Elliot. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I look forward to see what you guys get into after this. I heard some really great music tonight, so I'm really happy with this. So